Hey guys, so my friend Emily tagged me to do a video about fears, so that's what I'm doing. When she first told me that she was gonna like make a video on it, I thought she was gonna do like really deep fears, like I have a fear of losing a loved one or something like that. And then she just talked about her fear of spiders and ghosts. I mean, I suppose ghosts are kind of big, but so my first like big fear is drowning. That's how I am most scared of dying. Going straight in there for the nice depressing stuff. Anyway, I just have a massive fear of just like not being able to breathe. I don't know if it's because like as a child I was asthmatic. I did American history last year where like with slavery, where they would like be chucked off a boat and have stones like attached to them which they couldn't get off because, you know, and they literally had to drown, and that just terrifies me. And I think it doesn't help that I'm also not a great swimmer and I've kind of got a fear of water. So yeah, so drowning for me, terrifying. My notes are in a little notebook because I'm old-fashioned. Adorable. Insects, yeah, I'm going there, just, you know, like everyone. Spiders, they're bad, I don't like them. Little tiny penny spiders, absolutely fine. I find them quite cute actually. They're a bit like ants, aren't they? Daddy long legs and the big black scary furry ones. They're not furry, but you know what I mean, like hairy. But especially with daddy long legs because they are out of proportion, seriously. They have a tiny little body and massive legs and they move in the weirdest way. So flying daddy long legs, so if that's like a crane fly or a mayfly or one of those two, they also absolutely petrify me. Like in the summer I'd accidentally leave the window open, the lights would be on, it'd be dark outside, so they'd just come into my room and no, I did not like that. I think I kind of got over the fear because I caught so many with like a cup and paper. Eventually I learned my lesson and I just shut the window. A weird thing about insects as well, there was one hybrid in my room, so I like to call it a crossover between a beetle and a crane fly. That wouldn't leave either. I couldn't catch that one. So for about 3 nights running, it was just flapping around. Also, I got stung for the first time in Scotland a couple of weeks ago. Woke up by a wasp stinging me. Thanks for that, wasp. Rude. I didn't even do anything, I was asleep. Insects, stay away. Check out my t-shirt, by the way. My what I call tour t-shirt. I love Miranda. Social situations. They scare me too. Meeting new people, that scares me. Yeah, going to a new school and having to meet a load of new people, I would be so nervous because I am very awkward. I get myself into embarrassing situations daily, whether that's on Twitter or in real life, both. I do that, so, you know, that doesn't really help. I'm fine if I'm meeting someone and they're like a friend of a friend or like they're my brother's friend, but just having to talk to someone new, I'm not very good at that. I can be shy, I can be really outgoing. Around my close friends I can be really loud and stuff, but new people, not so much. Fear number 4 is heights. I have never liked heights. Apparently it is the only fear that you're born with, like falling from a height, and I don't like them. As a child especially, I was really scared. I couldn't even like go climbing, like just climbing up a wall, not very far. I would be petrified. Although I have been climbing and abseiling, so I think I've tried to conquer my fear, but I still, to this day, just the idea of falling from a great height. As a child I fell like off the top of a bunk bed and off a climbing frame, and the feeling of not knowing what to do with your limbs and then just dying or something, that just really scares me. It's like, you know, dreams when you're falling, they're pretty scary, so, you know, it's an understandable fear. My last fear is pain. Now, I overthink things a lot with all sorts of things, and I think pain is probably one of those things. When you're reading a book and they describe the pain, I think I make it out to be so bad, so I'm like, well, if that ever happened to me, that'd be horrific, and I just get really scared of ever hurting myself. When I do hurt myself, it's not ever that bad. I mean, obviously it's bad, it's not that bad. And then people are like, physical pain isn't even as bad as emotional pain, and I've had emotional pain, and I've had physical pain. Like, I'm sure childbirth won't be as bad as I make it out to be, but yes, pain, I don't like it. And I think my pain tolerance is probably quite low for that reason. So don't punch me if you ever meet me. So those are my fears. But do you have any fears that are similar to mine? Are yours completely different? Tell me down in the commenty bits, and feel free to like and subscribe, and also subscribe to Emily. Her link will be down in the little doobly-doo down description-y bit. And that's all, so bye guys. Pain number 4. Ba-ba-da-ba. Such an odd mood. Anyway, okay. I just called it pain. Did I?